Aloha, good morning. Kumu Ken Bray for the Kauai Maoli Wood Carving Academy. Today we have three special guests for you. It's the Haumana. On my right is Mr. Alan Kapali. On my left is Jill Richardson. And on further left is Jason. They're here today to demonstrate their learning skills and techniques in the unique artwork of the ki'i. They'll be demonstrating their work for you today. So, Mr. Kapali, you have the floor.
Well, thank you for this opportunity and for having this class to perpetuate the Hawaiian culture. I really enjoy it. And if it wasn't for Te Pairu Manea, I probably wouldn't have called you to join your class. Anyway, this is the first tiki that I carved using just 3 carpenter chisels. You can get them at Home Depot, wherever. And that's how I created this. And just taking time. I first started out with a blank log that I used an electric plane to remove the bark. It's easier than just cutting it off. And then you make divisions on it for making your tiki. And this is my last tiki that I made. Or started anyway, after graduating from the class, about a little over 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And besides this kind of tiki, I wanted to make a honu with different carvings on it and designs just for experimenting. But I think Ken has a class that teaches you how to do that type of carving also. Anything else?
No, go ahead. That's fine. That's great.
So, you have to learn how to hold a tool. I've got a mallet that I turned on a wood lay. Some can use a rubber mallet. I think Jason has a rubber mallet. I'm not sure what. Oh, okay, cool. And then, you've got your drawings on your wood where you can start your carving. So I'm gonna go deeper into this mouth design. So I've got a little curved chisel that can dig deeper into it. And you take a little at a time because once you take them off, you cannot put it back. So you just go slowly, take them off little at a time until you're happy with the results. But when I worked with Ken, it seems like you never finish. You always had something you had to do to correct the structure. I guess it's a process of learning. And there's all kinds of different features you can make on your tiki. As you can see, the first one had a little design and a little fang in the mouth there. And then this one here, I'm making it more triangular shape instead of oblong. So it's according to your creativity and what you want to do. This other guy that was in our class was a real creative carver, so I kind of like got some ideas from him. You know, the thing is, it's all in your heart, yeah? How you do your project. You got to put all your love and aloha into it. So the mouth is taking shape. It's getting there, slowly. You can always apply pressure to your tiki so that it doesn't move around, yeah, as you're chiseling. So techniques that Kenny will share with you when you take his class. Always check your work as you're going. See if it's balanced and kind of symmetrical. Like I had a problem with the eye when I first started on, and I think I made a little mistake. I went right through on this side, and this side I didn't. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. So you have to pay attention to your work as you're going along, and checking all different angles. You know, you can stop and look at it to see if you're doing the right thing. taking shape. You can see the indentation in it now. So slowly getting there.
Oh, okay, that was nice.
Yeah.
Mahalo dea, Brother Allen. Well, our next haumana is Juno. What do we have here?
This is my very first ki'i. It's a bit rough, but it's coming along. It's a female.
What kind of wood you?
This is how
A how?
bush.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a best for starting because it's soft and light. Yeah, and easier to work with, apparently. It's getting dry though, and I have to be careful not to crack it.
What was your interest in to acquiring this class?
Oh, well, Kumu here got my phone number from, I met him at Tahiti Fet, the Hiva, and I was just really interested in what he was doing, and he called me and invited me to learn. And I said, oh, you think I can be a wood carver? And he said, you can be anything you want to be. And I thought, oh, my mom always used to say that to me. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And I like it. I think maybe he knew I was the type of person that liked to just sit quiet in nature. So it gives me something to do. It's peaceful.
Nice. Mm-hmm. What are you working on now?
Well, I'm trying to just stay balanced and not work on any one thing at a too much, because then I make mistakes. So I'm always trying to look. I was balancing the nose. I took a little too much off one nostril, so I had to balance the nostrils out. I think they look a little better. And now I'm trying to balance the thighs out. It's a little harder because I got to turn one side to the other and eyeball it and try to get it right. And then I'm trying to just smooth some of the marks out so that I can sandpaper it and make it nice. And I'm trying not to crack it anywhere. And then I got to work on the mouth. I'm not sure how to do that yet. But I brought my pencil.
Nice.
So I can draw it in, and then I got to work on the eyes and the braids and maybe the backside too.
When you reach there in that stage?
Yeah.
But for now, you're going to explain to what you're doing. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you. He's a great teacher. He's very lucky. I take off little by little. If I take off too much, it cracks. So I'm just trying to take a little bit at a time. Be patient. Whose phone keeps... I'm just taking off the high bits on her thighs right now so I can get them the same. I'm excited to do the mouth, but I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. But that's her tongue. Tiki face, like. That was the Kumu's idea. It kind of was just there. You know, you carve them and then its shape sort of comes out. As these details, it seems, start to appear. That's me. Hard to tell when they're the same. Yeah, a little more could come off. Like he said, you can always take more. Because you can't put it back. You take too much and you got to take more off the other side. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, Brother Jason, we had a good demonstration from our sister here. So what are you doing at this point in your carving? You can
Just kind of moving around wherever I feel, just slowly, I guess, coming out of the wood, and then just kind of going by feel, and by just kind of walking around and picking one spot and just start for shape them, and then just kind of always be evenly working on the ki'i. Just in my thoughts is always.
Are you
keeping
working on
balanced.
what kind of wood is this? How wood?
This is how bush, how wood. It's real soft, and guess good for beginners.
So it's your practice wood.
Yeah, first one.
So what's your big picture in this format on these carvings?
What is this is I guess one image of one Hawaiian, one deity, one ki'i, and for me this is just kind of like my introduction to working with wood. I look at them as one place where where I say learning, and then it does. I feel like I learn every time I work on them. I learn more about the material, how to work with wood, and just being, it's more like, honestly, it's more like I kind of have like a therapeutic experience with carving. It's not something I imagine I would ever do or enjoy doing, but definitely something I feel like I can get lost in, and just kind of, just the type of work is been real. I feel like something that I just like the feeling that it's something I didn't expect that I would enjoy, but I definitely feel like it's gonna be something I would like to move towards further and be a part of my rest of my days.
Okay, it's nice. It's all you now.
Okay.
We'll be back.
So like I was saying, it just feel like something I can get lost in and just be learning as I go, and but every time I work on them, I get more and more. I enjoy it more. And then you're kind of thinking how you do, always learning these little details of what not to do, and how for look at the wood, and how for how your angles and pressure and all of that. It just I feel like it has a therapeutic quality where it kind of forces you to pay a little more attention to what you're doing. And be a little more gentle. So I don't know if that translates into some, outside of the work, that you kind of develop different habits. But yeah, it's kind of how I've been working. It's just walking around. I'll do a little bit over here, and then I'll do a little bit over here, and I'll see another spot. Kind of, I feel like I'm gonna need some attention, and just slowly kind of working all over it, and then it kind of slowly coming out of the wood. And it does. Yeah, like when kind of get, I can see how you can get really lost in the work, get real focused, wanting for bring one image out. It's kind of what happens to me when I do this type of stuff. I get start getting a little feeling connected to the work. Well, I feel like that's kind of what I've been learning, learning a little bit of patience and learning about, well, I think a lot about balance on the ki'i, where it kind of forces me to kind of always be mindful about balance and what that looks like. But definitely, I can see the value in this kind of work too that you don't really think about because we're so daily life. Nowadays we get so much distracting things, and this has been surprisingly enjoyable to me since I've been doing it unexpectedly. Kind of like for just do something other than, get stuck on all these new devices and distracting things all over the place. So it's been real meaningful thing to me. Kind of like a relief from a lot of other things.
Well, it's about that time. Great job for everybody. And we're here to help nurture the traditional carvings, and so it won't be lost in the future. We thank you all, Hamana, for being here. And in behalf of Kauai Maoli Wood Carving Academy, see you the next time, and mahalo and aloha out there for being patient and watching. And then everybody, aloha.
Aloha.
Mahalo.